Hey everyone, it's VM Campos, Magic Fan. How's everyone doing out there today? First of all, full disclosure, thank you Wizards of the Coast for sponsoring my stream this week. I really appreciate to be given the opportunity to stream and to have the community hang out. And thank you so much, Wizards. I've got the sponsored thing down there, and I've got my disclosure right here that I can't disclose. Don't look at that, actually. And I've got prizes to give away to people, everyone hanging out. I got some people on Twitch so far. Amazing. Thank you for visiting. Over on YouTube, I'm simulcasting, actually. So if you're on YouTube or Twitch, I'm going to need to look at one monitor there, and one monitor there, and one monitor there. Yes, I do have 3 monitors. I'm not showing off, but I think I've got everything going. I've got no dropped frames so far. You'll let me know in the chat if my stream is doing well. And notifications, and I need to have all of these panels up so I can monitor the situation. But I think we're ready to go. So if you haven't visited before, I'm VM Campos. I play Magic, Magic Arena, Magic and Paper. Some messages are popping up here. How do I look at my thing right here? Oh, hey, Mark. How are you? And Keeb as well. Thank you both for being there in the chat. So much appreciated. How are you both? How are you all doing? So if you're new to the stream, I stream every Saturday, 11 a.m. and 11 p.m. Pacific time, the best time zone, as we all know. And I play Magic Arena. I know we've got like variety streamers doing it way better than me. I'm just starting off slow, just Magic Arena. And I also do YouTube videos. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube if you're on YouTube. I do Magic deck techs and all that fun stuff. I'll put a bunch of links in the chat and stuff. But what's going to be special this time is I'm getting sponsored by Wizards of the Coast. That means that you will be getting some cool prizes in the chat. I've got some booster codes to give away, not physical boosters, booster codes for Magic Arena. And you'll be able to win them in a variety of ways. No purchase necessary. Before that, let me show you my my webcam setup. I was noticing that my stream got weird when I was testing it yesterday, and so I made a backup scene right here. It's a little less cluttered. We'll see if we need to switch to it, but this is going to be the main scene right here, because we've got my website right down there, vmcampos.com. Important stuff will happen there soon enough. At the very, very, very bottom, all the way down there, we've got a Discord link. I'll put it in the chat as a clickable link soon enough to join the Discord. In the middle, I've got loots.com/vmcampos if you want to send some shout outs and help me get paid through Loots. And then on the bottom corner over there, all the way in the corner, we've got Patreon, patreon.com/vmcampos. For $1, you get cool stuff. For $2, you can get actually to the next level. At $2, you'll get some. I'll actually mail you some vintage cards, but no, not a Black Lotus. Other stuff. And what else? We've got the amazing cam. I'll switch over to it like this. So seamless. I'm actually in the game. How did I do it? I think I hacked the system. And then we've also got the card cam over here. So this is going to be some stuff happening over here. I'm going to talk about some comics, talk about some cards, card giveaway, some trivia. How are you going to win the cards? We're going to do trivia. So it's a real professional environment that we've got going on today. And again, thanks Wizards for all of this. So here's what we're going to do. So far, to the 2 people that have said hello on the chat, Keeb and Mark, you 2 win some booster codes. So I'm going to mark it in my notes here that the very first 2 boosters go to Keeb, who visited first. So I'll put that marked over here. And then Mark, you visited second. So just for showing up and being cool people, you've already won some booster codes. Amazing. So, let's see, who else do we have? We got some viewers on Twitch. We've got some viewers on YouTube. Hello in the YouTube world as well. So once again, for the first 5 people, all you have to do is say hi in the chat. We've already got 2 people that said hi. And we have 3 more slots for 3 more boosters for free. Oh, and there's Denise. She's in the chat as well, doing the special request right off the bat already, eh? Okay, we'll do the special request. I've got here my wizard's hat for playing Magic the Gathering, a game by Wizards of the Coast. Okay, so we'll... Special request right there. There you go, Denise. And Steven, okay, you win also a booster. Let me put your name right over there. Steven, we will be in touch. Actually, I don't have your contact info just yet at the moment, Steven. So what you want to do is you can contact me via Twitter. I'm at vmcampos.com. Okay, here's going to be the best way. Steven, go to my website, which is right here, vmcampos.com. Go to the contact form and say, hey, I'm Steven, and I just watched your stream, and please give me my card. So I've reserved that for you. And Denise, if you want a card as well, you just have to install Magic Arena on your computer, and then I will give you a booster pack of cards next time. Okay, so this is kind of hot actually, because I got a lot of lights and stuff. So we'll put it on and off as time goes by. But let's do this. Let's do a little bit of gameplay, then we'll do some other fun stuff, more giveaways and such. I'm trying to get these amazing lands from the current Dominaria standard shakeup. I'm trying to get these amazing Mirage lands. Now, old-timer VM Campos, I played Magic back in the 90s, and I played in this set, Mirage. It was amazing. It was like this Africa-inspired set. It had some really cool cards. It had, for example, Lion's Eye Diamond. Totally valuable and powerful card. And it had amazing lands. So, I've already won 1 match, and I've won an amazing swamp. I need to, of course, win the amazing mountain, and then I need to win the amazing forest. Fun fact, that's actually a panorama. If you get all 4 of those forests, it would make a cool panorama. So I want that. Then the plains, which also forms a panorama, a night version and a day version. And then we get the island. And then if you go all the way, you get an unhinged full art island. So those are the prizes I'm trying to get. Let's play a game. This is a mono blue tempo deck. It is missing 1 card because in the standard shakeup, you can't use the Curious Obsession. So let's see if this deck still works without one of the key components. And I see my opponent is James Bellerin, probably related to some guy named Jace, now that I think about it. So we're battling James Bellerin in a blue mirror match. Let's see how that goes. Ooh, Zalfirin Void. That's a shout out to the old days of, Mirage and Teferi and such. Ooh, I'm gonna get Persistent Partitioned over here. Nice. So what we will do... I got a couple of counter spells to really wreck their strategy because they're gonna try to cast a Petitioner. I will have to say nope to that. Next turn, they're gonna attack or mill me. They're probably gonna mill. Okay, they're gonna attack. Fine, we're gonna race. Sure. Drop a little Terramander. Go in for some more damage. And while they think about that, I will switch over to the chai latte drink of choice. So chai. So latte. So how's everyone doing today? What are you drinking today? There's another petitioner. Guess it doesn't really matter if you let it through. They're pretty far away from milling me for 12. So we'll let that happen. Throw in an opt. Merfolk, Trickster, sure. Double Merfolk, okay. Sounds good, you're gonna go grab a mocha. I totally recommend it. This chai latte, I got it from Trader Joe's, not a proud sponsor of my stream. And their particular brand of chai is very tasty. It's starting to work. I'm already feeling hyped. Nice. Okay, lots of mana. They'll probably... What are they doing here? My turn already. Okay, let's try to drop in a Trickster. They probably have something. What do you think what do you think they have their chat? What do you think they're trying to pull? Do they have their own counter spell? Or are they going to do their Memorial to Genius? They're going to unsummon my Terramander. I guess that's fine. I can cast it again without too much difficulty. Tapping that. That is a Spell Pierce. I'm missing all of my... land drops. Okay, well, I've got one Wizard's Retort and one Spell Pierce. Let's see if I can trick them in that. I have something in my hand, and I'll attack with that. Are they gonna get tricked into thinking I've got something in my hand here? And nope. Okay, fine. They're gonna block and mill me. Or I would have. They have enough to mill me, but they're thinking very, very difficultly. They didn't mill me. Okay, well, Persistent Petitioner works when you've got a lot of petitioners to persist. And what are they doing here again? Very odd. Okay, I guess let's try to cast another critter. So tell me what you think is going on with James Bellerin over here. Again, missing all my land drops, but I guess what I'll need to do is a Winged Words. If I do a Winged Words, I might get a land. I drop that land. I have the Wizard's Retort. Let's go for it. Okay, so I did get a land. Praise Heliod. Okay, so I've got the Wizard's Retort in case they're going to do something amazing. They're going to draw their 2 cards, whatever. They're down 1 land. They have a big grip of cards. I have 1.5 counter spells. What are we going to do here? We're going to opt, who cares? So how many of you are visiting from the shout-out that I got from Wizards of the Coast? Ooh, another petitioner. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not in any danger, really, of getting milled. And then there's the 4th one. Okay, let's wreck the 4th one. And they will attack for 2. They won't attack. Okay. Okay, 4 lands. Gonna spend all my mana on that. I have my shields are down. I have no counter spells. This is a pure counter spell deck. You have a ton. You're gonna blink that for 4. Okay, fine. Drop their final petitioner. Mill me for 12. They will then be shields down. They don't. Okay. So let's take out the Terry the Pteramander. Let's take out a second Pteramander. And I guess just go in for a ping in the air with this tamer. Do you all there in the chat think that's a good strat? Just building this air defense. And they're gonna opt that, sure. They're just struggling to get something. They're doing a pure petitioner's deck, and I guess they want to do it at least once. They're gonna mill me one more. Sure. I lost a Jin. You don't know? Well, that's okay, because I will try to wrap the game up on this next turn of mine. They're dispersing. What are they dispersing? What are they dispersing? My Pteramander, I guess. Who cares? And then they still have a few cards. Now they're going to try to disperse that, but to that I will say nay. I don't want you to disperse that. And then one more blink. How about one more counterspell? This is like a massive counterspell war. And ultimately... There we go. James Bellerin went back to the world of Vryn. I got this. Thank you so much for the vote of confidence. I guess it worked. Oh, look at that. We got 100. Let's switch over here, actually, to the other camera. That's what it's for, the amazing cam. Deal with it. So we got 100 gold and 250 experience. Excellent. Kind of a slow game. They didn't get their petitioner strategy going on very well. So we'll go back to that as we claim the prize of... Let's flip this. Ooh, look at that beautiful land. Now, I do have a real one of those over there somewhere. And it's really cool in person. It's like a really beautifully painted mountain by John Avon. Reminds me of like Mount Kilimanjaro or something. I say that as if I've been there. And cool addition to my deck. So, okay, let's pause here and do some giveaways. Let's switch over here to the card cam like this. So here's what we're going to do. Let me set myself up, moving the mic a little bit right over here. So what I've got here are some comic books, which I'll talk about in a moment. I've got some trivia questions, which I'll talk about in a moment. I got a Black Lotus here, I guess. And this is a representation of my booster pack of cards. So what I'm going to do is I've got a dice rolling mechanism right here. Can you see that? There's dice inside of here. I can roll it and then I get a number. There's 15. I roll it and there's a 20. So here's what we'll do. I'm going to say in the chat that... let's see, where's my screen? I'm going to say in the chat, pick a number between 1 and 20. Closest wins a booster. So, pick a number between 1 and 20. Then I'll close the voting for a moment. And then whoever is closest will win the booster. So we got some numbers rolling in already. We got a 4, a 17, and 11. Nelk has a 3. Very cool. Okay. We will, I'll close the number voting in just a moment. I'll give you a little bit more chance. You can look at this Rocket Raccoon number 1, which I will also be giving away. We'll cover that later. Let's say voting is closed. Voting closed. Okay, so sorry if you pick one number now, voting is closed. So I'm going to shake it. And then number closest wins. That is an 11. Oh, wait a minute. That is an exact 11 to Mark. So you won another booster. Amazing. You won another booster. So let me put that in my notes. I'm going to have to need like 4 monitors to deal with this. So, Mark, you get another booster today because you picked the right number. Alright, let's put that back over here. And that's how this will work. We're going to have some cool giveaways. I'm going to do some prize giveaways, trivia and stuff. I'm going to win some games of Magic. We're going to hang out. I'm going to occasionally wear the Magic hat, like that. But it's hard to do so because I've got my headphones and everything. And we'll get back to the main game over here. So let's get back to... let's play another game. Let's see if we can win our 3rd match right here. And how does the stream look? Does... we have no drop frame, CPU looks good, music should be good. Everyone there in the chat having a good time so far? Okay, so, yeah, got some counter spells and some critters, so let's deal with this. We're battling Fresh Tomato. Let's see if they don't become a Rotten Tomato. Oh, another mirror match in blue. Okay, there's the algorithm. The only problem with wearing that wizard's hat is that it cannot magically leave my hair alone. Okay, so here we will get out a 2nd land so that we have that counter spell ready to go, just in case. And they're going to do something or nothing. Alright, let's see about trying to play this opt to draw a card. Do we need a 3rd land? I guess. Yes. Let's grab that. Nothing on their turn. Okay, there's another land. Don't need. Drop another critter. The hat reminds you of the Mickey Mouse Wizard. Yeah, that was the Sorcerer's Apprentice from Fantasia, 1940. That was a great movie. It was one of the ones that I really remember from my youth. And when Mickey went... was it Mickey or Donald? That went berserk and started to chop all those brooms up with an axe. That was the most violent thing I ever saw. But back in the day when cartoons and things were way more violent than nowadays, I would say. We're gonna Psychic Corrode me. Okay, that's the plan A. Nope. You can take your milling back to the mill. Okay, so if I drop a Djinn, I don't have enough for the hard counter, so I guess we'll just ping them with a couple more annoying little critters. Cartoons have evolved throughout the years, and they may or may not have been better, but I think nostalgia is what colors our perception of what is good. Because I would say one of the best target player. I don't know. This might not really matter. Yeah, let's hold on to this counterspell for something worse.
I am that which lightens.
They're gonna mill me for 4. I lost a few things. Not so bad. If I get my 4th. Okay, didn't get my 5th land. Yeah, let's just keep going for the face because... Hey Stevie, how are you doing? Welcome and welcome, hello that you joined. I'm trying to think of the proper words. We're going to do a giveaway for codes in just a moment. Okay, Narset. That one I think is going to be a problem. Let's see if we can stop a Narset. They may have their own counter spell here, unfortunately. I'm out of counter spells at the moment. I'm gonna slime bind my Terramander. Now, I'm never gonna be able to make my Terramander huge because Ashiok is gonna keep milling my graveyard, so I'm gonna have to hard cast that Terramander. And I guess let's see about if that Jhin can make it. The Storm Tamer will help protect it just in case. Jace's Triumph. Fine. They drew more cards. They're Psychic Corroding me. Who cares? They're gonna mill me. Who cares? I'm gonna do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna do 8 damage to them. And then next turn will be lethal. So I don't know if they're gonna be able to deal with this. Psychic Corrosion, again, that's... have plenty of cards, no worries there. And Opt, no worries. I'm gonna take another sip of this. Hey everyone there in the chat, if you just joined us, welcome. I am being featured by Wizards of the Coast, and I appreciate it. Oop, Jace. If you would draw a target puts the top 2 cards. I still don't think this is gonna matter. Right? They're not gonna be able to ultimate anything important. Target player puts the top 2 cards. Yeah, this is game over for them. Anyway, everyone, yes, so welcome to the stream. Wizards of the Coast have sponsored me this week. And doing a giveaway. Mono Chi-Beck giveaway. I think... what is that right there? Did I activate something that I don't even know what I'm doing? What's that giveaway? Anyway, let's wrap up the game right here and do the giveaway. Alright, Fresh Tomato, sorry you have become a rotten tomato. Mono Chi-Beck. Let me pronounce your name properly. Mono Chi-Beck, right? That's how you say it. I don't have the exclamation giveaway thing because I don't know what I'm doing, but the giveaway is going to happen the old-fashioned way. So let's do a giveaway. Let's switch over to the card cam right over here. This is how we'll do the next giveaway. I'm going to ask a trivia question. And the trivia will be on the honor system that you will not look it up through a website such as Bing, Yahoo, Google, Ask Jeeves, etc. You will look this up from your brain, and the first person that answers this properly wins the card. Okay, so again, the honor system. And here's the question. What? Please focus. What army rank comes between a first lieutenant and a major? Now, I don't know if all the army ranks of the world are like this. Wait a minute, the answer is right on the card here. Okay, never mind. Let me do another one. Let me not show you the answer on the actual card. So let's try that again. Ignore Lieutenant Commander? No, let's ignore this last one. Okay, I'm gonna cover the answer down here. Here we go. In which city is the famous San Siro Stadium? So the San Siro Stadium. In what city? Oh, look at that. Mano Chibek, you got it. It was Milan. Perfect. You got the answer. There it is right here. Where's my camera? Got too many cameras. And that is not really visible. But it says Milan. So, yeah, Mano, you got it right now. Let me mark my note right here. You won a booster code. Mano Chibek. And the way you will win that booster is by going to my Twitter account. Twitter.com/VMCampos right there. Go to my Twitter account. Send me a tweet that you just watched the stream, that you answered the question, that you got it right, and I will send that off to you ASAP, as soon as pronto. Let's get back to the game over here. I think that's gonna work, right? That makes sense. If you do a follow, and then I'll send you the code. So there you go. You come on in. You start. You answer the question. You win the prize. When I am able to properly not give away the answer. So, let's play the next one. Let's see if we can get... Okay, let's actually claim the prize first. There's the forest. So again, the original Mirage cards. Now, these are from 1996, way back in the last millennium. So Magic has been around since the last millennium. And this was a cool panorama of 4 cards that you would put all together, and it would be a cool little jungle scene. Very cool. This is by Tony Roberts. Not the Tony Roberts, but this Tony Roberts. Let's see, got a notification coming up over here. Again, I feel like I'm controlling the space shuttle. I've got so many monitors up and panels and things that if I don't properly manage all of this, the shuttle will not make it into orbit. So I think we're good. Let's play the next match. This is not for a prize, but here's a question. What did you have to eat recently? What was the last thing you ate? In the morning, I had some sort of pasta bolognese thing. What about yourself? What was the last thing you had to eat? Cheese on toast. Is that what's known as a rare bit? A rare bit dish? Well, it might be the US version of the name of that thing. But it sounds tasty. What sort of cheese and what sort of bread was it? Okay, so right here, they want to power up their Ebon Legion. But I will swoop in with my Trickster. And they're not attacking. Okay, fine. You knew what I was going to do. So let's tap out your life. Your Death Touch creature. Let's go all in with an attack, I guess, except for... What do we do here? When they get back to their turn... Could I send you the code here, please? Through Twitch, right? Let me see. I would have to whisper it, and I would have to know what I'm doing with... Here we go. There's a whisper. Okay, hold on. Yeah, let's do that. Actually, let me... I'll send you the code one moment. Sorry, that Pyrus Murdoch. I'm making them wait. What do we do here? What do we do? They're obviously going to increase their thing. Okay. Let's go for that. They're not gonna block it. They're not gonna block it. They're gonna attack with a big creature. Let's draw a card. We'll drop a fairy. Okay, we'll do that. So let me whisper the code to you while they're doing their turn. That's like the magic of this thing, isn't it? Okay, so they're attacking with that stuff. Only one creature. Yeah, let's get that Death Touch creature out of here. Actually, let's do it with this one, because the Sailor can get us a card. Okay, so that Aerialist is getting huge. And, okay, they're gonna attack with their Legion pumped up. I'm gonna have to double block, and then I can throw in a dive down. I have a lot of black mana. Okay, they're attacking with everything. I'm gonna double block here, but they will throw their mana in. So then I will do that. Oh, but wait a minute, everything gets Death Touch. Oops, never mind. Alright, well, everything is there. This is not gonna work. Pyrus Murdoch is gonna get me. Knight of the Ebon Legion reminds you of Order of the Ebon Hand. Exactly! Order of the Ebon Hand, one of my favorite cards. Yeah, this deck, this is not gonna work, fam. Sorry about that. The Pyrus Murdoch machine is working too well, because here I'm only gonna be able to block one thing, and then I'm dead. So they're trying to murder that, but we can Spell Pierce that, but they'll pay for it, but then I'll Spell Pierce again. And they'll do 4, 5, 6, they'll do 6 damage to me. They're attacking with one thing. Yeah, there's no way out of this, everyone. I am sorry I have failed you, and especially with no lands over there, so good game, Pyrus. So I didn't get any good draws. And I have 1 mana left. It's like there's no way around this, so there's actually no point to really play this. Can't message me on Twitter. Oh, that was a question from earlier. That was just because I guess I have my direct messages for non-followers off for privacy. So let me know right there, Mono Chibek, if you got the whispered code. Okay, well, that could have gone better. Let's do another giveaway here. So I'll do another trivia. Do another trivia question. And okay, on this one, no cheating, Denise, because you've already heard this question before. But here's the question for the chat. Again, no Googling it, no Binging it, no Yahooing it, no Ask Jeeving it. Here's the question for 1 booster pack. First correct answer. Which independent country lies entirely within the borders of South Africa? So in other words, which is the country that is inside of the country of South Africa? So get your answers in. first answer without looking it up on the internet wins the prize. Mexico is very close. It's just on the slightly wrong continent, but very close. Lesotho, look at that. Monachibek, you got it again. Seem to have some trouble sending you the whisper, but don't worry, we'll get it. We'll get it working, no problem. Nigeria, you're on the right continent, but a little too far north, so Mono got it right here. So let me write it in my notes. Mono won another one. And I'll get those to you. No worries. I'm not going anywhere and absconding with these codes. Let's wonder what the answer was. The answer is Lesotho. Yes, I may be pronouncing it wrong, but that's the answer. Let's do one more thing, then we'll play another game. Let's switch back to the card cam. Here's what we'll do. Here's another kind of giveaway. We will look at this right here. I have some comic books. These are all issue number 1s. I am giving away Rocket Raccoon number 1. This is actually the True Believers reprint, and it's Avengers True Believers number 1 Rocket Raccoon reprint. This was originally published in like 1982, 84 or so. This is a reprint from this year, 2019. And this is early work by Mike Mignola, who created Hellboy comic. And he did one of the first Rocket Raccoons. Rocket Raccoon came out in the late 70s, I think, but he lay dormant for a long time, and then he got really popular again with the recent movies, right? So they republished his first issue. You can win this comic. All you have to do is go to my website, which I'll put in the chat right here, vmcampos.com/pound-contact. That should appear right there on the screen. And go to my website, go to the contact screen, go to the contact form, that is, and you'll be entered into the Rocket Raccoon number 1 prize giveaway. Send me an email saying you saw the stream and that you want that sweet Rocket Raccoon number 1, and I'll hook you up on that. So let's check how are all of our settings over here. Still very good, very nice. Everything looks good so far. Stream settings are great. Okay, so let's go on. Play. Okay, let's try to get the next land. For whatever reason, the versus Mono Black was not so great. Oops, let's switch back to the real game right there. Nothing amazing. But again, if this were a best of 3 match, I think I'd be able to pull it off a little better. But since this is a complete random best of 1, we're going to deal with right here the Ajani's Pride Mate strategy. They're going to summon their kitty cat. And maybe not yet. Okay, I guess let's start putting out the pressure. And I guess they have a seal away because it paused. And we have our counter spells coming up. So let's start to do some damage. They're gonna seal away, probably. Try to seal away. And I can dive down, but they don't. Okay. Hey everyone, welcome back, Keeb. You're over there on the two places. No, this is trying to win all of the special lands. This is the Dominaria Planecation event. And no worries if you missed a little bit. We'll do another prize giveaway in just a moment. Let me just first do a little damage over here. I'll do the draft eventually, probably, but I want these lands. These lands are amazing. They are Mirage lands from back in the day. Didn't even need to edit a deck. Ooh, nice. So it was like a mono-green Steel Leaf Champion. That's that 5/4 for 3 mana, right? Green-black, okay. Green-black Golgari. That gets it done. Gideon, okay, cool, I can Spell Pierce that. And then Merfolk. This is such an annoying deck. I pity the fool who tries to mess with this. Okay, no more counterspell, so let's see if I can pull something here. There's a counterspell, but I'm not able to cast it. It's a 5/4, can't be blocked by creatures power 2 or less. And 3 green, yeah. That can get the job done. Assassin's Trophy works well in that strategy, definitely. What do you think about giving them a free land after you roast their creature, however? Some people hate that, oh, I don't want to help my opponent in any way possible. But you know, if they've got a really powerful thing and you Assassin's Trophy their best creature, okay, here's a free land. There's an old card called Reparations, I believe. The flavor text, I don't remember what it does, but the flavor text says, "Sorry I burnt down your village. Here's some gold." You can kill anything with it, exactly, even except lands, right? Okay, so draw that Djinn if I get one more land, which I didn't, but I guess here it destroys lands as well. Oh, interesting. How many times can you win? I believe Wizards of the Coast has given me a maximum of 10 prizes per person, so you can win up to 10 lands. I mean, booster codes. Alright, let's see if we can get out this Djinn. They probably have a board wipe that I might be able to deal with a Spell Pierce. If they can't deal with my creatures, that is game over for them. You hope the next big update brings out actual voice chatting. I think that would be fun. Being able to chat with people directly in Arena. Right now you have to fake it through Discord and stuff. And what else? Nothing. Okay. I guess let's go in for some damage. We're gonna save these counter spells. They have 3 mana. They could do a Seal Away, but I've got to dive down to protect my Djinn. They are thinking very hard. They see I've got a lot of blue mana open. They are quaking in their boots. One bird versus one merfolk. You sent me a whisper. Okay, this will get a +1/+1. Gains first strike. And gain 2 life. I guess if I do a dive down... I don't know, is this even worth it? They're gonna try to do one more thing. God's willing. Let's say no to that. Okay, so I think we'll be good with that. It has first strike, fine, but it's still wrecking. They went back up to 13 life. How did that happen? We'll throw out a we'll throw out a sailor. Opponent's turn. They have something at. They have 5 mana. I've only got to dive down. My shields are down. So what will they do? They're going to do an Ajani, which doesn't matter. I guess they're going to bring back their Healing Hawk. Just have another blocker.
Our kinship ensures our victory.
You ran a Thrashing Brontodon. Yeah, that one's cool. It's either a creature or it removes things. And Galta definitely helps. Okay, so they're gonna block my big old Jin. They're kind of on the ropes a bit. Fine. And we will let them pass turn. Let me check over here. Got the first one. You won. Okay, yeah, so our whispers are working. I'll send you... So, Mono, I will send you the second code in just a moment after I deal with this Planeswalker. Where are my screens? Here we go. Counter that. We don't need any more Planeswalkers on their side. And I'm battling Solanim. They'll probably return their bird again. Fine.
We still need you.
They gain another life. They're really like struggling to hold on here, but this blue assault, it seems that they've got another trick to do here. Well, you can't really do a trick there. They might have a God's Willing right here. So how many of you think this is going to be a God's Willing? Quick vote. Nope, no God's Willing. Okay, well, I guess that's it. Unless they have a cast a seal away. Nope. Yeah, they're okay, fine. I guess they just wanted to use their final card. Ooh, excellent. Look at that. We got 500 gold and 750 XP, and we get our cool Gleaming Overseer. Yeah, Kiev, maybe we'll meet up right here and battle some Dominaria to get those sweet lands. Let's claim that prize right there. Doing well, thank you so much. Okay, so here is the Mirage Plains. You know, this kind of gives me nostalgia. Hold on one moment. Should I put on my BRB thing? Do I want to be professional? BRB makes people leave. No, please don't leave. I'm here. I was just stepping over to my bookshelf 1 foot away, so I don't even know why I put the BRB. Anyway, what I was doing was I was getting my notebook right here, which has an incomplete set of Mirage. So the actual cards that I'm trying to win right here digitally, these are the cards from 20 years ago. So let me show you right here, actually. This card that I just won digitally, I'm going to show you the original one. Which one is that one? It's that one right there. Okay, check it out. Let's switch over to our card camera. Right over here. Whoa, it's like the real card right here. Oh, my cat is crying. I'll let him out in just a moment. But look at that. That's the one that I just won over here. This is the original one right here. It's got the old frame. And like I said, it makes a cool panorama. Let me show you both of them together. Here's the two. Okay, now I do got a BRB because my cat is crying to get out. He's so tormented. He wants to leave the game room. So just one moment. One moment. Alright, there we go. So the cat was freed from the game room, and yeah, let's look at the other Mirage lands. If I go back to, for example, the swamp, that's the swamp that you win right there. Here's how this looks in real life. 2-0 deck so far. Ooh, very nice. Keep that up. Let's go to the card cam over here. So here is the original swamp. Very moody, very, very cool. There were 4 of these. Let me see, how can I get these easily? Gonna get them out of the notebook. They had 4 different lands, but you're only able to win one of them. See if you can kind of see them right there. So, oh, you've been playing a lot of Magic again. I got the Mastery Pass and everything. Hey, Lizar, how are you doing? I'm just showing off my old vintage card. Grandpa VM Campos over here is showing off his cards from the 90s because I'm also playing over here and trying to win them digitally. So, that one that I just won digitally, here it is in real life from 20 years ago. And then there's these other ones that don't exist digitally. Let's go back to the card cam. And here's some other ones. So like some very cool moody swamps. And over there is the plains. Oh, and let me show this as well. There was also the night version of the plains. Look at that. It's again another little panorama showing like the savannah, and there's the day one, and then here's the night one. And so those classic Mirage cards. Yeah, Mark, you and me, we used to play with those back in the day. I'm sure these also hold a special place in your heart, like it does for me. If we switch over back to the game, and then we see here, okay, the mountain. Let's look at the mountain, the multiple mountains. So I got the real life mountain right there. Very nicely painted red. And we'll switch to the card cam. So that's the original. Very, very nice. I love how that's focusing so well. Email me what you need for a set. Ooh, thank you so much. Okay, we'll be in touch about that. Let's show off the other mountains. Put that one down. Get the other mountains. The art on these old cards, like the modern art is great, of course, but just these old cards with the old style, they're just like so nostalgic. And I know that people that are playing now, they're gonna say 20 years later in the year 3000 that like, wow, that old card art from back in my day, back in Core Set 2020. But anyway, here are the mountains of Mirage. Really cool. Look at that purple one. And that green one, so cool. in the year 3000. And lastly, the okay, if we win one more, we'll get the island. And yep, I got an island as well. So it's gonna be like this, and I'll show you the other islands. These are the islands that they won't show you. Very dramatic. And we'll switch back over here. Let me show you the other islands. Right over here, very tropical, very nice looking. My math is off. I don't know, I have a degree in graphic design. Does that count? My math was never important in those classes. But anyway, here is the other island. So what we're trying to win digitally right here, I had in my notebook of an incomplete set of Mirage. Oh, Mark, speaking of which, you said you might help me complete my set. Can you send over your leftover Lion's Eye diamonds to me? That'd be nice. The joke is that that is like a $200 card. So, let me put this down here somewhere. Just one moment. Alright, so that was the nostalgia. That was a nostalgia trip. Let's get back to the game and try to actually win those. Oh, and then the last thing that we can win here. No, you only have 2 Lion's Eye diamonds. Nice. One for you, one for me. Isn't that how it goes? Anyway, the last one. These are... Okay, so Stevie, we were talking about unstable. Here are the full art unhinged lands. Giveaway. Yes, let's do another giveaway. One moment. But here's the... Here's the big prize. Full art unhinged lands. So there was unglued, then unhinged, then unstable. I don't have any of these at all. But I do have an unopened unhinged booster pack. I'm going to open that for a Crack-a-Pack video, and maybe I'll get one of these lands. But that'll be for later. Let's put that on the card cam for a moment, then we'll do a giveaway. So that is Richard Garfield, the man who created Magic. He's on a Magic card. It's a very powerful card. And this is an unopened booster pack of Unhinged, the second unset. So I bought that a little while ago from eBay, and I want to crack that pack eventually. So let's do a giveaway. Let's do another giveaway in terms of just letting the hand of fate decide it. So we'll switch over to doing dice roll. Let me clean up my environment over here a bit. Let's get these beautiful vintage cards out of the way, and we will do the dice rolling technique. So we'll say again here, pick a number from 1 to 20. Okay, so from now until a moment, put your numbers in. So here's a chance for everyone to win booster packs. Just think of a number from 1 to 20, put it there in the chat. I'm going to roll the die and see if your number comes up. And you might get a booster pack of Core Set 2020. So let's see, the numbers are coming in right here. Mono has 17, Lizar 5, Mark 15, Stevie 20, Denise 4. Okay, here we go. And Slatchman 10, welcome. You haven't said hello or anything just yet. Welcome so much. Thanks for joining. Let's see. I'm going to roll that in just a moment, and let's see who wins. I'm going to say now, voting closed, even though you're not really voting, but I'll say it that way. Okay, so here we go. If you didn't get your number in, sorry, we gotta do it now. So here we go. Going to Okay, let's be nice. Keeb, come on, put your number in quickly, quickly. What number do you vote for before I roll it? From 1 to 20, I'm gonna flip it over. Some number will appear, and someone will win a card. No time to type. Come on, 3, 2, 1. You gotta put a number in. Okay, too late. So here we go. We have 4. Who got a number 4? Let's see. Ooh, Denise, you won number 4. You won a booster pack of Core Set 2020, all for yourself. So cool. Denise has won the most recent booster pack. Let's switch over here to the Amazing Cam. And let me put it in my notes right over here. You won the next one. So I'll print that out and give it to you next time I see you. And so, while I'm doing that, let's also do one more thing on the side here. Oh, also everyone that's watching, thank you so much for coming to visit. Wizards of the Coast has sponsored me this week. Every day I'll be doing this at 3:33 p.m. Pacific time. And so, if you come back again tomorrow, you'll be able to win more boosters and other prizes. So all this week, Monday through Friday, 3:33 p.m. until like 5:55 p.m. or something. Or like 6:66 p.m. or something. Except for Friday, I've got an important meeting, and I'll probably start the Friday stream at 5:55 p.m. And so, that's the plan. Every day this week at 3:33 p.m., Wizards of the Coast have sponsored me. I think I'm on their website now, aren't I? Let me see here. Featured streamer Magic. Am I on their homepage yet here? Yeah, there I am right there. So fun.
Into the mangling.
Let's mute that. Okay, so yeah, if you go visit, this is kind of fun right here. Let me put it in the chat. If you go right here to follow that link, you will see me on the featured streamer homepage right there. And so honored to be. Oh, look at that! I'm also next to Bogart TV, Air Bubbles Cosplay, Gaming Guardians, and Soyunaris. So cool. Your pizza is done. Ooh, fax me a slice over here, please. I'm gonna put my phone number in here. If you can just fax me a slice of that pizza, I would appreciate it. I'm starting to get a little bit hungry. But anyway, let's get back to the game. Let's get back to the game and see about winning our next items. Welcome everyone in the chat again. We're gonna have more giveaways very soon, but let's see if we can keep this party going and winning some cards. That chai latte is so good. CV, I had fun. Gotta head off for now. Be back later. Okay, cool. Thank you so much for hanging out. You might win a booster later on when you come back, so be sure to come back. Okay, we're battling Salem. Oh, look at that. We're battling Sabrina the Teenage Witch's cat. It's using its magical powers to control the cards, control the mouse to control the cards. And we're battling, let's see, Mono Black. Okay, I guess we're battling Mono Black. I'll try to throw in this Trickster, see if it doesn't get cast down. Getting a lot of Tricksters. Okay, next turn. We're gonna try to cast down here Bleeding Edge. Let's Spell Pierce that so they don't get their army. Let's bring out another Trickster for 4 damage. Stuck on 3 lands. Not good. Let's go for troops. Okay, we'll say no to that. First of all, we'll protect. He tried to attack, but then I protect. How does it go? And then I'm doing 6 damage. Right there. I have no more protection, but I can do the winged words and get that. Fine. 4 mana. They probably then have their 5th mana for their Liliana Planeswalker right here. Vraska's Contempt to gain some life. They might attack with that Chupacabra. If they do, who cares? Okay, so let's go all in. He protect, he attack, but most importantly, he counterspell it back. Exactly. And I guess let's drop that Jin. 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see if they try to do another Vraska's Contempt. 19. You ran into the most annoying blue-green-white. It's all prison realms, high-road cages, seals aways. Oh, really? I've gotten a lot of, like, a mirror matches in blue so far. And I lost against a mono-black. Bleeding Edge. I guess. I'm still gonna fly over it. Okay, so 5 damage in the air. If they then try to do some shenanigans, I've got 2 counter spells. There we go. Okay, Salem, you returned back to Massachusetts. And we won another Mirage Land. 50 plus 250 experience plus the Blue Island. So again, that's the digital version of it, but I'll show you the IRL version of it right here. That's how that looks in real life. Notice the different frames. This is the old frame versus the new frame, so that's interesting. Old classic frame. And that calls for another card cam giveaway. So let's do it again via the random roll. So I'm gonna do the open. So I'm gonna do again, pick the number between 1 and 20. So let's do that one more time here. If everyone can get their picks in time, we'll do the rolling and then we'll give out. We got Keeb at 19, Lazar at 6, Mark at 9. You can only, I'm sorry, but the law is you can only say nice if the 6 and the 9 are right next to each other, not above each other. So you're gonna have to return your comedy card. Okay, so that's 4 on Denise. Very good. Let's see if a couple more people. Hey everyone, if you're just lurking in the chat, you're gonna get a chance to win. Let's switch this way over here. Hey everyone, if you're just lurking in the chat at the moment, you're gonna get a chance to win a booster, a digital booster, if you pick a number between 1 and 20. So we got a few numbers so far. We got a few people in the chat. D-Nice is picking the number 4. Speaking of which, I'm using, if you notice in the card cam, I'm using this amazing advanced technique of using a dice inside of a Planeswalker deck to pick the number. This is way better than a random number generator. This is more real, because, you know, people are going to say, oh, that number that you picked is fake. Nope, this is totally real. So let's close the picking. Voting closed. And let's roll it. Let's see who gets closest to the number. Here we go. And the number is a 20. So the Planeswalker symbol is a 20. That's the one currently visible. So 20 was the high number, and Keeb, you're the closest one. You got 19. 19 is closest to 20, so let me mark it in my note here to send that off to you. Switch back over here. And we got a code for you here. And so I'll send that to you very soon, Keeb, and maybe I'll just whisper it. That's the easiest way. We'll do that in a moment. Yeah, might as well do it. Let's have the people wait. So how do I do that? I click here, and then I click here, and then I click here. There we go. Enjoy. So let's get back to the event. How's everyone doing so far? What are you going to do today besides me watching me dominate in Magic? Going to do something productive like the laundry, pay some bills, do your homework. What else are you going to do today? Feed the kids. I hear they like that once in a while. I'm battling Killer Alfrey. Got a Spell Pierce and a Trickster. Okay. I could use more counter spells, but we'll see how it goes. You got a M20 draft tonight. Ooh, very cool. Hopefully you get insert good card here. So what are we doing? They're going to do some milling. So they milled me some stuff that's not that important. I guess I'll wait to get one more land to be able to protect the Djinn. We got another one of those. Fine. So they have 2 walls. Let's see if I get my target creature. Let's see if I get my next land so that watching me counts as training. Yes. You got to do all your reps to get into fighting form. Okay, here we go. We can then do a Djinn, and then we can protect it. So you gotta do your reps. You gotta do tap 1, tap 2, tap 1, tap 2. Do those 10 at a time. Remember to... Okay, so they're living the dream. They have the full playset of these walls. Raise the alarm. Let's say no to that. And all we're going to be able to do here is go for some air attacks. Let's see, can we get past this wall of walls? Healer's Hawk, fine. That'll save them a turn. There's another wall there, fine. 0-5. Okay, they're probably going to bring out their Planeswalker that turns walls into big ol' attackers, right? So that means I need a counter spell. I have that, which is not a counter spell. Okay, well, gotta go in and take out that flyer. They have 1 card left. You place 3rd the last 4 weeks in a row. Hopefully you get 1st. Has it been the same people that you've seen at the event? Okay, here we go. Got a hard counter spell. And do they have anything left in hand? They have a Gideon Sacrifice. Choose a creature. All damage that would be dealt this turn to you instead goes there. Fine. Let's let them do that. That's fine. Because hopefully then... Okay, raise the alarm. They're just 1/1s. Yeah, let's... That's fine. We'll save that counterspell for something juicy. Okay, 2 counterspells. 5 more damage in the air. Well, at least if it's the same people that you've been battling, if it's draft, you know, it's if it's draft, you know, it's random enough that they won't know your meta. Okay, come on in here. And unless they top deck something amazing, this is game over for Killer Alfrey. And that's it, GG. Let's switch over to the amazing Cam, and we'll do like this. Deal with it. So, yep, there we go. I got the Planecation going on. You're gonna go, pizza is now ready, and you're going to watch the Dark Crystal remake. Oh, cool! The Dark Crystal remake. That one is on Netflix or something, right? It's not at movie theaters? Well, have fun with that. Enjoy that pizza. I'm still waiting for you to fax me a slice like I asked for. But anyway, go ahead and enjoy that movie. Tell me what you think about it. Maybe do a cool video about it. And, tend to go with whatever you get the most of. Yeah, that's a viable strategy. So let's go back here. We got 250 experience. And Azoria Skyguard got a booster pack over here. Claim that, and then we got the island. So full art, unhinged island. Looks nice. In real life, that's probably like a $5 card or so. Okay, so streaming for about an hour and a half. I started at 3:33 p.m. and we'll probably go to 5:55 p.m. We'll get a chance for more people to come by. Once again, hey everyone, it's VM Campos. Thank you for joining the stream, Wizards of the Coast. Actually, let me read it official right here. Thanks, Wizards, for the giveaway codes and sponsorship this week. Check out the stream. So yeah, thanks, Wizards. It was so cool to be picked as an up-and-coming streamer to do some streaming and chatting with the community and giving stuff away. So cool. Let's give more stuff away before we play. So I'm going to go over here to the card cam. This time, let's talk about giving away a comic. So I said already, if you're interested in this Rocket Raccoon #1, you can go to my website, vmcampos.com, go to the contact form and send me an email. There will be a prize drawing sort of thing to see if you can win that. Here's the other thing you can win. We have Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider #1. So the series recently rebooted, and they started a new Spider-Gwen, or aka Ghost Spider series. Not with the original creative team, with a new team. And here's #1. This is from 2018. If you're interested in starting this new Spider-Gwen series, once again, go to my website, vmcampos.com, go to the contact form at the bottom, send me an email that you saw this stream and that you're interested in the Spider-Gwen #1 comic book. And you'll be entered to possibly win it. Amazing. So we'll do a card giveaway in a moment. Let's see about playing a little bit more. Let's start a draft. Let's draft a little bit over here. Our options for drafting are War of the Spark or Core Set 2020. One thing also, Wizards gave me a few gems to draft. Thank you for that as well. Because I've only got 2,000 gold. That's not enough for a draft. But I've got a few gems, so let's use those gems. Switch back over here. And yeah, let's do Core Set 2020 draft. Maybe we'll find some cool things to draft. And let me also check my other screens right here. Everything looks good so far. So I look at myself again on the featured streamer page and I laugh. That was a really fun photo that I took. And shout out to PMD who helped me take that photo. If you haven't seen it, here's the link again. Go check out my photo on the featured streamer page. And everyone's photo there is really cool, but I think mine might be the best, because if you zoom in, you might actually see that special card. Oh, and they put my links for Twitter, YouTube, and everything there. Very nice. And they spelled it all properly. Very nice. So... Alright, let's get back to playing a little bit more. All my settings look good. Let's change the music, actually. Let's go over to... Let's do some chiptunes. Chiptune style. And I think it's supposed to pop up to show on the stream what song it is, too. I'm using the Pretzel Rocks plugin, and it doesn't seem to pop up for some reason. So, okay, we got some chip tunes going on. This is Grunt is a Puppet, in case you're wondering. And we'll get back to this. Okay, so we're going to put in our 750... Well, that's actually kind of a bargain. I'm so used to paying 5,000 gold. I'm so used to paying 5,000 gold to play these events that to only pay 750 is, like, amazing. Confirm that purchase. And then we'll ask there in the chat, win a booster by guessing how many wins I will win. So if you want to put there, this is another way for you to win boosters. If you want to write in the chat, how many games do you think I will win? You know, there's obviously a maximum of 7 and a minimum of 0. So how many do you think I'll win? Go ahead and write some predictions right there if you'd like, and then later on we'll see who is closest, and you will win a booster. Okay, Core Set 2020. What do we want to do here? Do we want a rotting Regisaur? How about a big old dinosaur to chomp on the opponent? Okay, so D-Nice votes with 5. Okay, thank you for the vote of confidence. Spoiler alert, in all my life I've only won a maximum of 5. You can win up to 7, and that is if you have, like, the god's blessings. So we'll see if we can get to 5. But you will win a booster. Rule of Law, that's worthless. Tomebound Lich. This is a 1/3 Death Touch lifelink, and it gets you a card. Pattern Matcher, worthless. Inspiring Captain, maybe. It destroyed you last week. Yeah, I'm probably just going to get that. A big dinosaur that can come out on turn 3. I think that's going to work well. Negate, Epicure, got this Vulture. I was just listening to a podcast. I was listening to Limited Resources, and Marshall and Luis were talking about how Gorging Vulture is amazing. So I might come back to that. Lavakin. Okay, let's go for the dinosaur. It's big. It's a zombie. The opponent won't be able to handle it. And then I can bring it back again from the graveyard with a Gravedigger. Maybe I'll get that. Befuddle to confuse the opponent, or a Corpse Knight for turn 2. Sentinel. Maybe I'll do black and white. Soul Salvage to return stuff. Yeah, I might do black and white. Because with the Gravedigger, I can bring back a creature from the graveyard again. Bring back that dinosaur if it dies. And with the Corpse Knight, if I get it out on turn 2, opponents will start losing life. Yeah, let's try black and white. See how that goes. So I got that Corpse Knight. Gauntlets of Light. Black and white sounds like a plan. AKA Orjav. God's willing. I want that to protect my stuff. Griffin will also protect. Soul Mender. There's the 3/4 flyer if I want to deviate into blue. Bone Splinters. Unholy Dragonfire. Okay, let's get that God's willing to protect. War Chief 4/4. Whenever you lose life for the first time each turn, put a +1. So maybe that'll get bigger. It starts off as a 4/4 and it'll maybe get bigger. Mind Rot. Yeah, let's go for the War Chief just as a big creature. And raise the alarm. Sentry makes things larger. Okay, so we either have make 2 1/1s or make a 3/2 creature that makes my other creatures stronger. Let's go with the 2 creatures for 1. Colossal Hammer, I love that. It never works. And I kind of don't like this song. Let's skip this one. Okay, are we gonna try to play this fun, weird deck by getting a huge hammer? Or an Inspired Charge, everything gets +2/+1. A 2/2 for 2. A 1/1. I kind of want that hammer, but the Soul Mender might work. A 1/1, which will block and gain me life, although I'm not quite doing life gain strategies yet. Soul Mender's a common. Let's see if it comes back around. You know, one of the things about playing is winning, but having fun too. Gain some life. The hammer never goes off in draft. It went off one time, and I attached it to my double striking fencing ace, so I keep chasing that. But yeah, 10 mana in draft. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna let the card camera decide, because I really want that hammer, even though that's too irrational. So even number, I'll get the hammer. Odd number, I'll get the Soul Mender. That is a 12. That is an even number. So whoops, the die has spoken. Okay, we'll get a Soul Mender when it wheels, because it's a common. We'll get a 1/3 flyer. Or the 2/2 lifelink. Let's get a flyer. It's hammer time. Definitely. Okay, so here I can do a Mind Rot. Target player discards 2 cards. Or a 2/1 first strike in the air for 4 mana. So having some air power is useful. But also disrupting their hand. Mind Rot, that's 2 whole cards. 5. Keeb says 5. Okay, Keeb also votes for 5. Okay, let's see if I can win 5 games. Let's see, that'll be like my best ever. Here's another pressing question. Mind Rot or the Anvil Rot Raptor. So the Raptor's a flyer, 2/1, does 2 damage. Or Wreck the Hand with Mind Rot. I kind of love that. Although on the podcast I was just listening to, they were like, don't get a Mind Rot. And they're like pro players. But I think I'll go with the Mind Rot. You know, wreck 2 cards out of their hand. You can't play Magic if you don't have Magic cards. Let's do the Mind Rot. And then, again, the rule. No one wants the rule. The Captain 3/3 gives something else more +1s. A 2/2 that can go into first strike. There's another Raptor. Let's get the Captain 3/3, which makes other creatures big. Squad Captain enters the battlefield +1 for each other creature. Or a 1/3. Okay, so potentially that Squad Captain could get big if there's more friends on the battlefield. If there are more creatures, this can come in larger. At 5 mana, turn 5, I may have more stuff on the battlefield. Or I could do the 1/3 flyer Vigilance. Let's build up some of the smaller creatures. First, there's the Soul Mender that no one wanted. Or I could get the Vial of Dragonfire. That'll do 2 damage to a creature. Want the Dragonfire for the moment. 2/2 Burglar. Oh, there's a Soul Mender. There's another Soul Mender, sure. And then a Forest. Nice looking Forest, but not useful in my there. Hey, Caesar Campos, how are you doing? You sound familiar. I thought you said you were going to be at work. Are you taking a break to watch me on the stream? Thanks so much if you are. So we're playing some Magic here. We're playing the hardest way to play, which is Draft. They give you 3 boosters of rare cards, and then you have to make a deck out of it randomly. So let's see how we do here. So we're playing black and white. And the Fathom Fleet Cutthroat is actually pretty cool because it will finish off a creature that got weakened beforehand. Let's do that. Vampire of the Dire Moon, very cool 1/1 with Death Touch. There's another Vengeful. Glaring Aegis, Inspired Charge, Inquisitor, Bladebrand, Gorger. Let's get that Gorger. So 2/2 flyer. Actually, that's a common, so that'll come around, I'm sure. Let's grab the Vampire. Devout Decree. If this was a best of 3, that might be a good card to get, so that my opponent, if I'm playing against a black or red player. Another Sentry. Battalion. Let's get another one of these sentries. Get on my squad. There's another one of those. Disenchant. Let's do a classic Disenchant here. So Caesar, how was your day today at work? Productive, I hope. Moment of Heroism. +2 and lifelink. When it enters, it deals damage to target opponent. Based on the number of creatures. Let's do a Bladebrand, which will get me a card and maybe kill something. Ooh, Aerial Assault, I want that. I want that Heartpiercer Bow as well. That's an amazing meme deck. And I want that other God's Willing. There's another God's Willing. I guess I'll be fine with 2. 2 Mind Rots. There's another Hammer. Another Bladebrand. Let's do a little consistency here, so I'll do 2 Bladebrands. Foot Soldier. heading home. Glad you were able to watch. Thanks for stopping by for the moment. Have a safe drive. What time is it again? It's about 5 o'clock. Whoops, you're going to get a little bit of traffic. So put on your favorite book on tape or podcast. Oh, hey, guess what? I have a podcast, so that might be something to listen to. Hey, that reminds me, everyone on the chat there. I haven't said this whole chat yet, so let me put into my chat right here a link to my podcast. So we'll say listen to the chat, to the podcast. Why not? So I've got my podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play. My podcast is on all of the best places. Whoops. My mouse accidentally picked that for me. What's wrong with my mouse? Is it on Anchor? Maybe. I haven't explicitly put it there myself. Let me make a note of that. Add podcast to Anchor. I know that a lot of these podcast apps automatically take your app if you set it up the right way. And I think I set mine up the right way, so you might want to check there. So basically search for VM Campos, and you'll find my podcast there, hopefully. Soul Salvage. Let's grab a Soul Salvage to bring creatures back. Planar Cleansing. Do I want to destroy everything? Probably not. There's a Heart Piercer Bow. There's another Grave Digger. Never got the Grave Digger actually, so I'll grab that. Feral Abomination. How about a huge 5/5? Let's do another Raise the Alarm for consistency. Ooh, Angel of Vitality. I want that flyer. Actually, I want that Audacious Thief because it's going to get me stuff. It's not on Anchor. Ah, that's annoying. I guess I have to go into my settings. Eventually. Like I said, I'll make a note of that. Features, sponsorship, switch to Anchor. Yeah, I'll look into why I am not on Anchor, but I'm on Spotify and Google Play and all that good stuff. Dawning Angel, Sanitarium Skeleton. So this deck feels pretty consistent so far. I've got doubles of several cards. So in limited, I like that. So let's get this Angel. Aerial Assault. Yeah, this deck is coming together very consistently. I'm surprised. There's only one Heart Piercer. I hope it's a winner. Yep, definitely. Okay, let's see if this Heart Piercer strategy pays off. I know that Deathsea makes it look so easy on his stream. He put so many of these Heart Piercer bows on his creatures, and he was just taking out all of the creatures. It was pretty amazing. So, let's see if I can make it work. And Angelic. Okay, so I got my cards. Let's pause for some giveaways. Let's give away 2 packs. Let that go through. Thank you for that comment there. Yes, like and subscribe and all the good stuff. So let's switch back to the card cam. Let's do another. Let's do it via trivia question this time. I guess we can stay this way on the amazing cam. Let's get another trivia question, and Okay, so I want to give away 2 boosters, but with 2 different questions. Okay, let's do this one right here. So here's the trivia question. First person to answer this correctly without looking it up on a search engine wins 1 booster. Then I'll do another one. Which sports ground hosted England's first home international match in both soccer and cricket? So, which sports ground, which I guess in the US we would say stadium, which stadium was the host for England's first international match in both soccer, aka football, and cricket, aka that one game that you hit things with a mallet? So who knows the answer to that without looking it up? It has to come straight from your mind. What was the name of that sports ground? I can barely see that. Okay, so get your answers in to be able to answer this question, where you have to be a fan of British sports, specifically football, soccer, and cricket, and then you'll win a booster pack if you know the name of that particular answer. Manchester City is your answer, which is not correct. Sorry about that. Any other guesses? Yeah, I wouldn't have known this one either. I'm not up to date on this particular area of sports. So any more guesses before we proceed to a real question? No one's going to be able to answer this. So we have 10 seconds. 10, 9, 2, 1, 0. Okay, no one knew that one. That one was the Kensington Oval. So let's ask another question here, because no one got that one. On whose stories was the Disney classic The Jungle Book based? So, another way to ask it, who was the author of The Jungle Book? Question as asked was, on whose stories was the Disney classic The Jungle Book based? Get your answers in to win a booster pack of Core Set 2020. Thanks to Wizards of the Coast for providing me boosters to give away. How many have I given away so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. I'm probably gonna give away 20 per day, because I'm streaming for 5 days, so we have plenty to give out. And the answer, the Brothers Grimm. Sorry, that is not the correct answer. Hans and Franz Grimm were not the authors of The Jungle Book. Any other opinions there? Again, remember, you can't look it up. All of the answers of the are at your fingertips, yes, but you've got to get them right out of your mind. Let's say you gotta read more, possibly. Here's a hint. Should I give hints for this? No, let's not give hints. This has got to be earned properly. So hey everyone in the chat, if you're visiting, I see more people are visiting there. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, to comment. We're doing giveaways of cards. We're doing a trivia off at the moment. If you want to win a booster at the moment, the current question is, who wrote The Jungle Book? Final answers. I'm going to ask another question if no one gets this one in 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Rudyard Kipling was the author of The Jungle Book. He was British, I believe. So Rudyard Kipling, he wrote The Jungle Book. Okay, another question. I gotta give these boosters away, people. Let's ask another question. Okay. First answer wins. How many millimeters make up 1 kilometer? The answer's in the question. Who's gonna win that prize? $1 trillion. Close. There are not quite 1 trillion millimeters in 1 kilometer. Millimeters. Kilometers. Just a little bit of math. You multiply one thing by one thing. And that's right, someone said the answer is 1 million. 1 million is the correct answer. Oh, look at that, Denise answered it right at the final moment. Okay, great, you win. You win the booster. Let me mark that right over here. So that was just a little bit of math. You multiply 1,000 by 1,000, you get 1 million. Okay, let's look at this deck to see how it's coming together, then we'll play. Let's see. Okay, let's take out the colors that I'm not using. I'm going to go with black and white. So that means red is out. Oh, that was the only off-color card I had. Interesting. Okay, so then we'll switch to this other view over here. So at the very high end, I've got a 5/5 Death Touch creature with a face only a mother could love. 6 mana for a 5/5. This might be the first one that I cut. That's a lot of mana for only a 5/5. Yeah, it's got Death Touch, but do you really need it when you're that big? People are not gonna double block. Let me look here also. 24 creatures, that's too many. So Vengeful War Chief. It gets a +1 for each time I get damaged per turn. So I might not keep that one. Epicure of Blood. I don't have a lot of life strategy happening. So the Epicure is out. Dawning Angel 3/2 gives you 4 life. Speaking of life. Okay, I'll keep that. Gravedigger to bring back. If you're gaining life, go with the Epi. Yeah, as I look through my the rest of my deck, I might put it back, but I don't think I've got a lot of life gain going on. I've got the Dawning Angel, but let's see. 2 of these Cutthroats to finish off a creature. 2 of these Captains. 1 Soul Salvage. 2 Mind Rots. 2 Assaults. I'm going to go through it quickly for a moment, then I'll slow down. 1 Dinosaur. 1 Thief. I want more of those. 1 Sentry. I guess it's only 1 Sentry. Too many of those Sentinels. We'll stick with 2. Only 1 Soldier. 1 Angel. 2 of these Bows. 1 Dragonfire. 2 Blade Brands. I might cut that. 2 Raise the Alarms. Heroism. Nah. 1 Disenchant for any possible things. One gift, nah. Corpse Knight, yes. Blood Burglar, nah. Daybreak, nah. Stick with 2 Menders. 1 Dire Moon, sure. God's willing. Okay, I guess I gotta cut that hammer. Which is fine. 49 cards. So my life gain, I've got 2 of those Soul Menders. Plus the Vampire. Some protection. Corpse Knight. Disenchant. Alarm. Blade Brand. The bow. The fire. Angel. Sentinel. Only 1 thief. Regisaur. Assault. Rot. Salvage. Captains. Gravedigger brings back a creature. Big ol' angel. Okay, let's do it like this. This is 45 cards. I've got to cut 5. 2.6 average casting cost. My non-creature stuff. I want those aerial assaults. I guess I'll take out the rots. Dragon fire. Yeah, let's go with like trying to make this very all the way down to 40. I usually do 42 card decks. Let's just give it a try with 40 cards exactly. So here's the deck again. From low to high. 2 Soul Menders, so they're a 1/1, but they can also gain you a little life. 1 Vampire of the Dire Moon. It's a 1/1, gains you some life, and has Death Touch, kills anything. God's Willing lets you scry to view your next card, but also protects your creature from any color, 2 of those. Corpse Knight to bring it out early on. When I summon more creatures, they lose a life. Disenchant in case they've got an enchantment or an artifact to get rid of. 2 Alarms, which will give me 2 1/1s. 4 total creatures, in theory. 2 Heartpiercer Bows, which actually work better than you think because your creature can do more damage. 1 Angel of Vitality, 2/2. It's a 4/4 if you've got 25 or more life, and you gain life faster. Audacious Thief, when it attacks, draw a card. Amazing. Rotting Regisaur, a 7/6 big old dinosaur for 3 mana. Amazing. 2 Aerial Assaults, destroy their creature. Soul Salvage, bring back 2 creatures from your graveyard. I don't really have any enter the battlefield effects, except for the Fathom Fleet. 2 Captains, they're 3/3s. They give your other creatures +1 until end of turn. 2 Cutthroats, 3/3. They finish off a creature that's been dealt damage. 1 Gravedigger brings back a creature. And 1 3/2. So nothing really big. It is really about like a lot of little creatures, but I think what I will put back the Abomination. Looks solid. Let's what do you think there, chat? Do you think my deck is all right? I don't have anything huge at the top end. It's got to be a lot of little creatures banding together to take them out. I could put in 1 Feral Abomination for just like a really big creature. while you're thinking there in chat, let's switch out these lands for the Mirage lands that I just earned. Let's put both Mirage lands. So I'm going to put the beautiful Mirage lands right there. We need 8 of them. And then we'll put in the beautiful Mirage Plains right there. So now we've got the Mirage Plains and the Mirage Swamp. And I guess we'll play in a moment, but let's do another card giveaway. This time let's do it via numbers. So we'll switch again over to the card cam. We're going to have the number, the random number generator. And we'll start again. Pick a number from 1 to 20. This time I'm going to give out 2 boosters. If you're able to pick the right number, the person that gets closest to the number will get 2 booster packs. Okay, Mark says 11, Keeb says 7. 7 and 11. Anyone else want to pick a number from 1 to 20 to win 2? To win 2, I shouldn't do that, right? To win 2 booster packs, of course, at 2020, sponsored by Wizards of the Coast, so that you will profit. So if you're hanging out in the chat, I appreciate you so much for lurking. I got some new visitors there. I've been streaming for a little bit over 2 hours now, and I got a lot of people in chat there. Thank you so much for visiting. If you don't know me, I'm VM Campos. I do Magic streaming every Saturday, but I also do videos on deck techs and crack-a-packs and comic books and snacks, all that cool stuff. So don't forget, if you're over on Twitch, don't forget to check me out on YouTube. Just search for VM Campos on YouTube and then subscribe to me, not the other VM Campos. It's VM Campos JR on YouTube. I was never able to get VM Campos on YouTube, even though I have like 700 more subscribers than the other VM Campos. You have to remember the JR part. Welcome, 8 Oracle. How are you doing? You're just in time to win a booster pack. Pick a number between 1 and 20, and if my random number generator picks your number or closest, you win 2 boosters, of course, at 2020. So get your numbers in there. Again, thanks Wizards for featuring me as a streamer. I'm about to give away some boosters. If you're watching over on YouTube, I'm also live or simulcasting on Twitch. Twitch, YouTube, it's all good. I'm on all the platforms, all the things. VM Campos on everything, vmcampos.com, VM Campos on Twitter. The only catch is that on YouTube, I'm VM Campos JR. Okay, so 8, what is your number? Pick a number between 1 and 20. You picked the number 8. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to switch over to the random number generator. It's very high tech. It's this right here. So we've got so far 11, 7, and 8. Let's see what the lucky number is. That is a 10. Number 10 wins. So who's the closest? That is, that's Keeb. You got it. Keeb, you won 2 boosters. So let me just write that in my notes. That's done, that's done, that's done. And then we will add another one for you there and another one for you there. I'll get that to you very soon. But yes, I should have some t-shirts made up, probably in the style of this one right here. Alright, so, sorry, oops, I forgot to say voting is closed, but I already gave the prize away. Whoops, I'm so professional. Voting closed. But, yes, that was an 11. No, what was that? That was a 10. I already did that one. So that one went well. Okay, so let's try this 40 card deck right here. I might go back and put in that Feral Abomination as a big creature. Oh, but wait a minute, I've got the big old dinosaur. Actually, I forgot to do one very important thing. Oh, cancel. And let's switch to the game camera right there. I forgot to change my card sleeves. So, this might be interesting. I got some stuff to do. I got my Regisaur. Let's see if I can keep it. Alright, so turn 1 Vampire, turn 2 Bow, turn 3 Regisaur. They have that. Fine. I can get rid of that with my Bow, actually. And they do nothing, which is fine. Let's just hide. Actually, if I do raise the alarm, I'll get a little bit more board advantage, and if I go in and attack with that, that's fine. They probably won't block, because they want to hold on to that. Courser, fine. God's willing, that'll protect against... I'll get the Regisaur very soon. Let's actually just do the Regisaur, right? So, okay, here's a 7/6. Take another damage. I need to discard. I guess I'll discard the... the land. The captain. There's another land. Okay. Let's get out the bow. Let's equip the bow. Let's attack. Let's kill that scorpion. Exactly, pierce the scorpion because it's got death touch. And that's fine there. Okay, so 7 damage. Big deck energy is the opponent. Hopefully they don't have anything amazing at 5 mana. Uh-oh, they're about to aerial assault. Nope. God's willing. Protection from white. Don't need a land. And my Regisaur's protected. It's working like a charm. We're gonna +2 something for 5. Fine. I guess we'll discard a land. Drop that Mender. Got a blocker. Ping that blocker. Block my 7/6. And they need to top deck something amazing. Actually, let's not give them any ideas. Uh-oh. There's a pacifism. Fine. Discard nothing. Got a land. Who cares? Okay, let's switch this over to... whatever. And drop another land. Where's my disenchant? I'll throw that back on something, sure. Alright, I need that disenchant. Come on, everyone in chat, use your powers to get me that disenchant. That's not a disenchant. Okay, fine. I gotta smack that pup. I got 21 life. I need to top deck something good. I guess I should have played that land. Who cares? Everything gets damaged. Fine, discard that land. Ooh, there's my disenchant. Let's disenchant that. I totally top-decked a disenchant. 1 damage to a creature, who cares? Alright. Come on, no more disenchants. I mean, no more... Okay, sentry, whatever. They're gonna double block stuff. Okay, getting another land for some reason. So they're gonna double block... So here's a board wipe, everything's done. I have doubled their life. And I get an angel. Nice. Gain 4 life. Nice. Let's drop this final land. Equip the bow. Hopefully they don't top anything great. That Netcaster actually can take out my my angel, however. Ooh, wait a minute. It's still gonna take me out. Fine. Here's another board wipe. So they're gonna block that angel, everything dies, fine. I've got 2 of those bows. Good night from the UK. Oh, wait a minute, Gravedigger. What time is it for you in the UK, actually? Yes, yes, give me that, please. And attach a couple of these. So you're 8 hours ahead. I'm in San Diego at the moment. 8 hours ahead. It's currently 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's like 1 in the morning for you? I got a lot of board presence here. Yeah, it's 147. I did my math right. So thank you for visiting so early in the morning. Ooh, there we go. Yep, the Gravedigger came back, and big deck energy didn't have either. So cool, we won one right there. Now it's the perfect time for another giveaway. Let's do 2 giveaways. Let's switch over here. Okay, we'll do 2 giveaways. One is a comic book giveaway. Here's another #1 comic. Tank Girl Action Alley #1 is by Martin and Parson. So Tank Girl is a character that was actually first published in the UK in 1989 in an old magazine called Deadline. And then she came out in the US in 1992 or so, Dark Horse Comics. And she's currently being published in Titan Comics, which is another British publisher. So if you would like a chance to get this comic, you need to go to my website, vmcampos.com, scroll to the bottom where the contact form is, send me an email saying, I watched your stream and I'm interested in Tank Girl Action Alley #1. And you will be entered to possibly get this book. So visit my website, vmcampos.com. There's a contact form at the bottom. You could possibly win. The other giveaway will be boosters. So let's do this again. Let's do the pick a number between 1 and 7, or 1 and 20. Pick a number between 1 and 20, and let's see if your number comes up. And also, if you're watching the stream right now, let me switch to the awesome cam. If you're watching the stream right now and haven't done so yet, please click like please click follow or subscribe or whatever the name of the terminology is on your particular platform. We're getting more and more visitors to the stream. Amazing. If you just joined in the stream, I'm giving away boosters right now. Thank you, Wizards of the Coast, for providing these booster packs to the community. They're sponsoring me this week. You will be able to win 2 boosters if you pick a number between 1 and 20. The time is running out. You must pick a number between 1 and 20. 11 has already been chosen. So what is your number? Chat, what are you gonna pick? We have so many people in the chat. So many people should be voting. You don't want to lurk, you want to twerk, and you want to pick a number. So pick a number between 1 and 20. And you will be able to win 2 booster packs. Time is running out. Time is running out, and you could win the booster. All you have to do is pick a number between 1 and 20. Also, don't forget to subscribe. If you have not subscribed yet, your name will appear on screen, flashing and amazing if you subscribe right now. Okay, I'm going to count down 10 seconds. If you don't put your number in, you're not gonna get a chance to win the booster. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, voting is closed. Voting closed. Let's pick the random number generator right over here. Oh, look at that, it's an 11. Mark, you won. You got number 11. So I'm going to mark you down right here. You won 2 boosters. Amazing. You picked the right number. So let's get back to the action. And let's see if we can win another game here. This seemed to work just fine. That Regisaur was amazing. So let's see if we can keep this win party going. Battling Colonel Pui-Eve. What do we do here? First turn. This is a very slow hand, but there's the Regisaur. Let's go for it. Yeah, it's only two lands, but let's cross our fingers that we get the 3rd land, and then we're in business. The 3rd land opens up the dinosaur. They have a shock. They're going to shock my... Your computer froze up. That's okay, there'll be plenty of chances to win. Now, if I get my 3rd land, I'm in business. Come on, 3rd land. 3rd land. There we go. You got a 1-2. I've got a 7-6. That's what Tony Stark said in the movie, right? Is this contemplation of a auto concede? All right, so they're gonna attack me in the air. That's fine. I'm gonna discard, I guess, the creature right there. Let's bring in a thief. They're gonna block that, of course, but I guess not. Okay, fine. Next turn, that aerial assault would be good. Seems like we're having a little bit of lag in terms of voting, but that's okay. We've got so many to give out. Is it 2-4? They're tapped out. Let's see, I guess we'll take out the angel, and we get a land. That draws us another card. There's a God's Willing that can protect my... So if I protect my thief, I will have to get rid of the assault. I didn't want to drop that, but I guess I have to because I need to keep that God's Willing. That Lavakin Brawler, you picked an F-O-U-R. Okay, for the next voting. That Lavakin Brawler isn't really going to get that big. So that's 5 damage. Octo, okay. So they might hold me off for a little while. Because they have plenty of blockers for the moment. I guess I'll get rid of the Willing. Aerial Assault this Lavakin. And I guess drop that land. I don't know, is it a good strategy to just hold on to the land because the dinosaur will eat it? Instead of a good card? That's a lot of land. There's a Chandra.
I'm Chandra, the immolation sensation.
Okay, well, they used up their Planeswalker completely. And I'm getting Mana Flood here. Okay, well, everyone, this is game over. Thank you for visiting the chat. But, I'm on like a 2-turn clock. And there we go. Okay, well, the top deck of 2 lands in a row just doesn't work. So, gotta move on to the next one. But before that, let's do another giveaway. So, okay, everyone, this time, let's wake up. Because we're about to do the giveaway. So, pick a number from 1 to 20. So there we go. So, once again, pick a number from 1 to 20. There we go, Lizar, you got it in just in time. 10. We're gonna do, we got 11. Didn't you already pick 11, Mark? Are you trying to game the system? Are you trying to wreck my random number generator? We got a 10. We got an 11. If we have more people picking a number, you might be able to win the prize. You should never pick first. Well, we'll see what happens. Numbers are numbers. Going once, going twice. Any other number pickers to win the boosters? How many more do I have for today? Yeah, we're doing a giveaway again. Mano Chibek, pick a number between 1 and 20. We've got the voting open at the moment. We've already got 10. We've already got 11 picking. Who else will pick a number? 6. Okay, 6. We're closing the voting in just a moment. This is to win 2 boosters. While we're here waiting, let me pass out one. Let me whisper one. Oh, actually, okay. There were a few more to give out, so let me pass those out here. And one more here. So we'll throw one more right there that I hadn't given just yet. And here. Okay, and we've got people Slatchman 17 and Gemma B 98. Okay, everyone, cool. Let's close the voting. Voting closed, even though this is not voting. Even though that's not how you spell closing. But we've got 10, 11, 6, 15, 17. So let's roll. Let's activate the random number generator right here. We're going to roll the dice. You're going to see the number, and then who wins it? Closest number. That is a 2. The number that currently won is a 2. Closest is Mono. Chibek, you got closest to 2. 6 is close enough to 2. Did I err? Because we got a 2. You can finally make a video. Yes, make a video. Everyone subscribe to Lazar as well. Actually, let's switch over here. Please. Oops. Streamlabs is punishing you from all caps. I guess just don't do all caps and you'll be fine. But anyway, check out Lazar's YouTube as well. If you want to check out some fun YouTube stuff. Yeah, so yeah, Streamlabs is too mean. Just, I guess, no caps. But anyway, okay, so let me mark it in my notes here and go on to the next. Let's go on to the next match. Okay, so we won one, we lost one. We got some bad top decks. 2 lands in a row. You can't play Magic without Magic cards. Let's battle Carter. Opponent goes first. Okay, this is cool. This is cool, I like this. Vampire turn 1, Corpse Knight turn 2. Got a good amount of mana so far. Turn 3, I can add the Heart Piercer. So they're gonna go with Simic. Oh, they got their own Heart Piercer. A. Rude. Everyone knows the Heart Piercer strategy now. Mono, yes, you won 2 codes. I noted it in my notes, and I'll give those to you very soon. So what are they gonna do here? Cloudkin. Fine. You have a bow. I have a bow. You have a Cloud Seer. You had a Cloud Seer. Nice. Okay, next turn I can do the Fathom Fleet. Will you need to contact me via Discord, email? He's undergoing security. Email not working until the 31st. Yeah, we need to contact each other for that. Just one moment. Let me make a note of that. Let me just make a note here. Lizar. Check me later. Thank you so much for coming to visit. Really appreciate it. So they probably will not block that Corpse Knight. Okay. Is this an amazing play right here? Yes, it is. So, they're wiped out. Okay. So Lizar, actually I think I can give you the codes via Discord. We're connected on Discord, right? Uh-oh, I'm about to drop 2 of them. Fine. I'll drop that. Which is totally fine. And, they might mind rot me there again, which will not be fun. But then we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's fatal if they can't deal with it. You picked 4. Sorry about that. Did I miscalculate? Oh, that's getting unsummoned. Okay, well, I have enough codes for everyone, so I think we'll be all right. And unless Carter can do... so GG, Carter. Let me just text something right here. Sorry about that. Call me later on. Wake up. Yeah, so there seems to be a little bit of lag on the stream. Sorry about that. The numbers were picked after voting, perhaps, but not to worry. Nice. Instead of a nasty old booster pack, I want to make you an amazing drink next time. So when we meet up on our get-together next time, you'll get the best drink next time. It'll have 4 shots of something, so I'll make it up to you. And we got a rally of wings. Okay, let's do another giveaway. This is for 1 booster, and we'll do this via trivia. It seems people are having a hard time with the trivia, so okay, this one is so biased because it's so US centric. But let's see who can answer this for 1 booster pack. First person to answer this question. Now, this is asked a certain way, but then I'll ask it in a different way to see if more people can get it. The right to remain silent is enshrined in which amendment to the U.S. Constitution? So again, very US-centric. If you know a little bit about US history and such, you might be able to answer this. Another way to ask it is, which amendment to the US Constitution is about the right to remain silent? So we have 1 vote so far from Lizar, which is the 4th. Sorry, that is not it. You're very, very close. But then we have the answer from Darad1226. You got it. It's the 5th Amendment. That's why when people are in court and they ask them a really hard question and then they say, I plead the 5th. That means I invoke my 5th Amendment right to not incriminate myself. So yes, Darad, you got it right. I'm going to mark you down right here for a code. So that is GG to you, that you got the 5th Amendment correct. And again, like I said, it was a little bit America-centric. And oh, I got a notification. Shout out to Umbre Soulbane. They can't watch at the moment. They're on Twitter lamenting that they can't watch. Well, shout out to you. Maybe next time we'll see you on the stream. But let's play the next match. Okay, so our... Oh, actually, wait. Let's go back. I forgot to do something very, very important on my draft deck. I need to make something very important here. Here we go. We got to pick our Vivian Planeswalker sleeves. So, switching over to Vivian. Actually, let's ask the chat there. Should I go with Anime Vivian, Anime Kiora, or Black Like My Soul? We have 3 sleeves to choose from: Black, Kiora, or Vivian. We got 1 vote for Vivian. And we got another vote for Vivian. how long have I been streaming? 2:40. Okay, let's go with Vivian. Let's play a game. And I'm probably going to stream for 20 more minutes. Save. I'm probably going to stream for 20 more minutes just because I've been streaming for almost 3 hours. And I'm going to do it again tomorrow, 3 p.m. Alicia says hello. And can see you get a shout out. Of course, Alicia, let's give you a shout out. This is VM Campos Magic Fan. This is VM Campos Alicia Fan. Thank you for visiting and stuff. So we're gonna wrap it up in 20 minutes. Thank you so much, everyone, for visiting. Thank you so much, Wizards of the Coast, for making me a featured streamer. I'm gonna be back all this week, Monday through Friday, 3:33 p.m. Pacific time, for an hour or two, giving away booster codes. I'm still gonna play 20 more minutes to do a nice round 3 hours, and still give away a little bit of prizes and such, and then I'll be returning Monday through Friday. So set your alarms for tomorrow all the way until Friday to come back to also get... Oh, look at that. We got a Loots going on screen right there. Thank you so much for that. If you haven't done so, maybe go to my Loots affiliate link down at the bottom over there to get the shout out on screen, and we get the pop-up for a sponsored message to help support the stream. Just go to loots.com/VMCampos. We get a cool little ad that appears there, such as the new Apex Pro. It features adjustable key press sensitivity and dedicated OLED smart display for on-the-fly customization. Now, full disclosure, I don't own that phone. I've never used that phone, but that cool little ad that appeared made it look pretty cool. Follow that link there. It helps VM Campos out. Hey, that's me. And you could... Now, they didn't attack. Why did they not attack? Very, very odd. Anyway, I've got my Corpse Knight. They're gonna do their life gain, I suppose. And they might be doing a little bit... my Corpse Knight is dead. Oh, the gauntlets, that's cool. What does this do again? Life link, but the gauntlet does... Inject gets +2 and assigns combat damage. Okay, that's a 5/5 now. Wow. That's a 5/5 life link. Okay, I gotta disenchant... Actually, I gotta aerial assault it because... that'll be a 2-for-1. Alright, you get 5 life. Amazing. But the problem with putting... all your eggs in one basket is that both your eggs break. Alright, so they'll probably block that, gain some life. That'd be a good strategy, but I guess not. Okay, so they're trying to gain their life in order to maybe do some cool thing with that's like a really big creature. Third turn, I can do my big dino. I can gain some life, bring a dino. If I get my... You know, maybe I'll wait with the dinosaur for a moment, because I don't want them to pacify it. Okay, so we'll say no attacks for the moment. And we have 63 viewers in the chat. Welcome everyone to the chat. Oh, there's my camera. Welcome everyone. Glad to have you here. Wizards of the Coast has sponsored me to play some Magic. I'm giving away booster packs. I'm going to do a booster pack giveaway in just a moment. After I summon some amazing stuff here, I'll do my Regisaur in a moment. Let's bring in a big old 3-2. Shout out to everyone in the chat there on Twitch. Go ahead and say your name in the chat so we get to meet each other all here. And I'll be giving away some booster packs in just a moment. What do we want to do here? I guess let's go for the air. And I'm battling Nasusberg. What's their strategy? Something tricky, perhaps? I don't like to battle opponents that are tricky. I want my opponents to be completely transparent with simple strategies. Okay, they're going to do a 4-4, which I can disenchant. That will be so sad. That was a 4-4 that is now simply scrap metal. So how many of you in the chat play with artifact creatures? Thumbs up or thumbs down on artifact creatures. Okay, got a lot of action going on here. I'm being too protective of my knight, but I like what it does. So we're both at 20 life again, and this match has gone on for a little while. So they gained their 1 life. How many of you in the chat have recently done some streaming? Okay, let's do this now. Let's bring out the captain, and then after that we've got our 7/7. Let's give everything +1. Let's go all in. They do have 2. They have 3 mana. We played a few weeks ago. Yeah, it is definitely a different kind of way to play. If you're not used to it, it can be pretty overwhelming because you're making a deck randomly from scratch, and sometimes you ride the bull and sometimes you get the horns. So they want to triple block my knight, maybe? What do they want to do here? Okay, so obviously I don't want to jinx this. They could have a planar cleansing, but this I guess I won't put out my Regisaur yet. That'll be too greedy. So let's let them pass. This is pretty cool music. This is what's playing at the moment. I'm using Pretzel Rocks, and this is Evolution from Chipzel on Spectra. Kind of like it. It's supposed to pop up on screen what song I'm playing, but for some reason it's not. So Pretzel Rocks, you might have a little bug going on. This deck is working like a treat and a threat. Okay, so what are they gonna do here? Because, like, this is, yeah, 6 attacks. This is, I don't know. Do they have a Seal Away? There's a Seal Away in Core 20, right? Okay, they're gonna block that. That's fine. They're gonna block a 3/3. That's fine. They are not gonna block with their Mender, but then they're gonna gain back a life. Okay. Block the 3/3. Fine. Nasusberg, you seem to be playing fine. So everyone in the chat, right after this game, we'll do a booster card giveaway, booster code giveaway. And yeah, let's not be greedy. I want to take out that Regisaur. I've got the Rotting Regisaur, but I don't want a planar cleansing to waste everything. Because they've got to have a planar cleansing, right? But they're too far away with... What am I worried about? Planar cleansing is 6 mana. They've only got 5. So I don't think they'll be able to handle 1 creature versus 4. Okay, let's see what happens. They probably have a God's Willing. That does 1 more damage. Let's go all in. That's 2 in the air, definitely. I don't think they're going to make it unless they have, I don't know, Seal Away, God's Willing, Settle the Wreckage. There's no Settle the Wreck in M20. What are they doing? Some huge life gain or something? +3. Fine, I guess. You did a thing. Let's switch to the amazing Cam. So, oh, actually, let's switch back to here as well. Look at that, we got up to the next level. Silver 3. Deal with it. Okay, well, everyone in the chat, cool. Let's give out some prizes. Got a lot of people in the chat. That's really cool. I guess I got raided. Is that the right term? Or Wizards promoted me. Thank you so much again, Wizards of the Coast, for sponsoring me. If you're new to the chat, don't forget to like, subscribe, and all of that. I'm going to be a featured streamer all week long at 3:33 p.m. Pacific time. So I've been streaming for 2 hours and 52 minutes. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of fading a little bit. But we got so many people in the chat, I can't give up. So let's give some prizes away. Let's switch over to the card cam. So if you're in the chat, you want to win some stuff, here's what you can win. First of all, I've got a comic book. This is Flavor, #1. From what company is this? I can't see. This one I actually... I bought it, but I haven't read it, so it's totally unread. This is Flavor #1. It's basically a world where, like, cooking is a skill that is, like, for battling. So it's kind of like the classic manga, like Cooking Chef or Cooking Battle, whatever that one was called. Here's an American version. And so the creators are Joseph Keating, Wook Jin Clark, Tamra Bonvian, Ariana Mar, and Ali Bozari. If you'd like to win this comic book, just go to my website, vmcampos.com. There's a contact form at the bottom. Send me an email saying that you saw the stream and that you're interested in winning Flavor #1. So if you're interested in that, just go to my website and you can get that. The other thing that we will do is a card giveaway with my random number generator right here. So we're going to say, pick a number between 1 and 20. So between now and when I close the voting in a moment, pick a number between 1 and 20, and I will run the random number generation algorithm, and the one that picks the number or closest wins a booster. We got a lot of people in the chat. A lot of people can potentially win a booster. So all you got to do is pick a number there in the chat, and between 1 and 20, and you could win. So we got so far 17, 10, 14. Anyone else who want free boosters thanks to Wizards of the Coast? Keeb goes with 4. Everyone's been picking 4. I gotta retire that number. Anyway, we got 4, 12, 14, 10, 17. There's still numbers to pick from that. First person that picks the number is the picker that picked the number. So let's stare at my Silver 3 badge while you pick a number. 10 seconds to get your vote in. Number between 1 and 20 will win you a booster. Let's see. So, I'm gonna count it down. So everyone in the chat, you got 10 seconds. Pick a number between 1 and 20. Where's my camera? Pick a number between 1 and 20. And, you'll win a booster. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, voting is closed. Voting closed. Time to roll. Time to roll. Here we go. I'm going to roll this up. Closest number wins. The number is a 1. Is that going to focus? Okay, so the number 1, who got the closest? Happy New Year. That's not a number. Okay, but the closest to that... Oh, it's Key, but you got a number 4. 4 is closest to number 1, so you win a game. This is not rigged at all. And so we'll switch back over here to the amazing cam. It's amazing, Keeb, you won another booster. Let me mark that down right here, and I'll pass it on to you soon enough. But got to put it in my notes. And let's play a little bit more. So how's everyone in the chat today? Let's ask the standard question. What's the weather like for you? At the moment, I don't know, because all my windows are closed to get my perfect lighting, and I can't see outside. It may as well be snowing, like it often does here in San Diego. But what's the weather like for all of y'all? Opponent goes first. This is a really slow hand. And that's not great either. Well, fine. Let's see if we can get this Regisaur out early. That's a 1-3. It's currently hot, warm, and clear. A lot of different... Uh-oh, they're gonna go out get their own vial. Okay, fine. Interesting. So... I don't know, can your Vial deal with my 7/6? So Darad, when you say... Oh man, there goes my disenchant. I threw my disenchant away. So I guess we'll get rid of... that. That's a land. Texas hot. Oh yeah, they make everything big in Texas. The toast, the temperatures. Alright, so they perfectly pacified my Regisar. I have no more disenchants to get out of it. It's as cold as your ex's heart. Uh-oh. So that's like negative 1,000 degrees. Kelvin. That's a good exercise. Everyone tell me the temperature of where you're currently at. In degrees Kelvin. Now right here, this is a misplay. Because again, I need some protein. I'm going to lose that aerial assault, which would have killed their weaponsmith. But instead, I threw away the wrong thing. And that's just the land. Okay, well, is this the end? Mother of Mercy, is this the end of Rico? Because now I'm just getting lands. They have a lot of mana. They have a lot of cards in hand. If I don't top deck something good, this might not work. Now they have a 4/6, so... I don't know. I don't think this is going to work out. I don't really have anything to deal with this board state. 12 degrees Celsius. That sounds very cold. Because even though I don't think in Celsius, I know that the closer that you get to 0, the worser. Yeah, that board state is too amazing. Let's go on here. We just got a lot of bad luck right here. I threw away a disenchant, which I could have brought back my cool dinosaur. So that's okay. Let's go on. Let's try that again. The board state was just too... It was gonna get a little hard to get into, so... See what happened over here. Notification. I completed 5 achievements. Amazing. So got a lot of achievements going on here. Thanks again, Wizards of the Coast, for sponsoring me. Oh, I see right there. Actually, I'm getting hosted right now from the mothership. Amazing. How's everyone doing in the chat? Time to battle Chuck. Oh, Chucko the Woodpecker. This is nothing really useful. It's very defensive. Yeah, this is like nothing to advance my board state. 3,000 degrees Kelvin. You looked that up, didn't you? But that is the correct answer. Okay, what do we want to do here? This is all amazing. God, the London Mulligan is like, yeah, here's go back to 7 but throw 1 away. Like, this is an amazing hand. I don't want to throw anything away. I need that thief to draw me more cards. I need that assault to... Okay, I guess the alarm. There goes my turn 2 play. And I'll prep something over here. So they're doing their skeleton. I guess I'll do that Mender just to mitigate their damage. They're gonna do the old play my thing on the second turn effect. Fine. Let's bring that out. Let's gain some life. Alright, they have that perfect combo there. No problem. I've got an aerial assault. In the meantime, put out that thief, attach that, gain that life. Next turn it'll attack with a huge aerialist, but I've got an aerial assault. Bone Splinter's fine. Uh-oh, you've got a 4/5. You've got your own thief. Amazing. But now that is gone. I guess what I'll do here is block and then Soul Mender. They've been putting a lot of pressure on me. They've been doing very well here. I'm gonna draw that card. I'm going to block this to mitigate a little bit of damage, gain a life on that. What can I bring back from my graveyard? I guess just the thief. Never received a code. You're new to Twitch. Okay, no problem. I will hook you up in just a moment. Let me bring back my thief. Then let me cast a Death Touch. And while we do that, let me give you your code there. So, Darod, I sent you the code. Check your notifications. There should have been a pop-up that popped up with the code. My thing here says that I did send it. Alright, that's a big old Necromancer. I think Chuck the Woodpecker is... I don't think I'm going to make it on this. They are... yeah, their deck's a little too good. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it out of this. Okay, well, chat. GG to them. I guess I just didn't get very many good top decks. They got some really good things. So kudos. But look at that, we got our prizes. Yeah, they had a lot of kill cards. Anyway, we got the prizes, 300 gems. Amazing. The Mastery Pass. That has... I've got a new mastery thing to do here. Ooh, I'm about to complete the black arm. So let's put it in there. Legion's End. Very cool art on that. What do you think about that in the chat? Is the Legion's End... First of all, is the Legion's End art cool? Number one. And is the Legion's End card good? What does it do again? It like exiles one of their creature that's on the battlefield and all copies in their hand, I believe. So let's claim that. And I've gone all the way into the black arm. Next I will go to blue. So my core set mastery is this way so far. And this is what I have so far. I'm on level 62. in my regular path. Okay, so I've been streaming for a little while now. We got a lot of people in the chat, and I hate to disappoint, but I've already been streaming for 3 hours. I gotta get going, but there's so many people in the chat. And I'm getting currently rated by the mothership, so welcome everyone. I've just been streaming for 3 hours and 10 minutes. I need to get going. Let's do our final giveaways. Let's switch over here. And, final giveaway. Pick a number between 1 and 20. Okay, so first come, first served. First person to pick the number. We got Beratharad at 7. We got Darad at 12. Mark Anthony at 5, aka Smash666 at 5. Who else? Pick a number 1 to 20. Then I'll activate the advanced random number generator. Lizar at 7. And then someone will win a booster. Someone will win a booster pack. We got so far 7, 12, 5, and 7. Going once, going twice. Who else picks a number? Who else wants a free booster? Thanks to Wizards of the Coast for sponsoring. Thanks to Wizards of the Coast for rating me. You should have done it 3 hours ago. But I still love you. And, let's also do this. Let's count down the final 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, there we go. Gotta close the voting. Closed voting. Let's switch over to our random number generator. And what are the numbers again? 7, 12, 5, 7. Whoops, 7 was already picked. And let's roll it. Actually, hold on, I can't see my camera. There we go. So, we got a number 1. No one picked number 1. Keeb, you won all your lands. Amazing. Gotta bling out that deck. Okay, the closest number there was was Mark. 5 is closest to 1. So Mark, the dice is awful. It's rigged. Ajani is messing with us. But I will mark a note right there, and we'll get back to the camera over here. I'll make a note over here. And again, everyone, thank you so much. Thank you so much for visiting. And I'm going to do it again tomorrow. 3:33 p.m. Pacific time. All this week, I'm going to be streaming, giving away booster codes, hanging out, doing trivia, all this fun stuff. And hope to see you again tomorrow or all this week. Thank you so much, Wizards of the Coast. Actually, let me read it the official way right here on my contract. Thanks, Wizards, for the giveaway codes and sponsorship this week. Check out my stream this whole week. Thank you so much. Hope to see everyone back here again. I'm going to give away 20 more codes tomorrow, and then 20 more the next day. I got 100 codes to give away. You could possibly win it. Maximum of 10. So come back again tomorrow. Make sure you check me out. 3:33 p.m. Pacific time, also known as 1533 hours. adjust your time zone. This is Pacific time. Did I say that? 3:33 p.m. Pacific time, same time zone as Wizards of the Coast, but I'm in San Diego. So adjust your time, set your calendars. I'm going to put premieres on right here so that you get the alarm. And we'll do it again tomorrow. Thanks so much, everyone, for visiting. This has been VM Campos, Magic Fan, and I'll see you on the next stream.